sister, brother, cousin, niece, uncle, friend, Ugandan, all well wishers of peace, all well wishers of Uganda and lovers of peace and democracy all around the world. My name is Ishmael. I salute you in the name of Yunga. Uganda is bleeding. It has been bleeding since 1900. There is not much left, Ugandans. It has been bleeding for over 100 years. Uganda bleeds from the wounds that were systematically cut along tribal lines on purpose, that it is better to dissect us into those little tribes, and it's easier to rob from us. That is why we are bleeding, and every tribe is bleeding on its own, and every tribe is getting weaker and weaker, and every tribe can't reach to the other tribe to help, to stop the bleeding. But we are not going to sit aside and watch Uganda bleed in front of our own very eyes. No, we will not sit at the sideline and watch someone else tap into Uganda's blood. By Uganda's blood, I mean Uganda's wealth, and carry it away to feed their own children, while our children are dying of curable diseases, while our children are starving, while our youth have no jobs, while we have no future, while we have no hope. Which country, which community, which person, which home lives without hope? Somebody is milking all the hope away. But, oh my God, how long are we going to watch this happen? It is like watching a mosquito suck blood on your hand and say, let him suck. When he gets satisfied, he will fly away. No, his job is to suck your blood, and he will always do that until you stop him. He's a mosquito. He's a leech. That's what he is. The same devourer. He comes and misleads those who think they want to be like him, and tells them that the solution to all this, to stop the bleeding, is corruption. Now, corruption is the best idea to stop the bleeding and stop the stealing of our wealth, our land. Corruption, that is going way too far, Ugandans. Now, in the spirit of Yunga, we have a way to stop this. We must start today. We must start right now in Yunga's spirit. No matter, and I don't care whether you are Acholi, you are tall, you are short, you are big, you are Catholic, you are Muganda, you are Emunyoro, you are whatever you are, this concerns you. The same, Banyoro don't have jobs, just as Wasoga don't have jobs. Just as Acholi youth don't have jobs. Just as every tribe's mothers are dying in hospitals. It is the same everywhere. As long as you're standing on Uganda soil, something's happening and you must do something. As long as you were born in this country and you're out there in the United States, in Europe, in diaspora, it is time for you today to do something. I'm not asking you to grab a gun and shoot people, try to take over a government by force. I'm not asking you to go on the street and make noise and steal from people. No. The solution is hidden in Yunga. I invoke the spirit of Mat or Put that defeated the war in the north of Uganda. No gun, no bullet was shot to stop the war. A war that went on for 20 years and plus. It defeated the big guns and the big brains and the big generals and all the big money. But a small, yet big, the mighty Mat or Put stopped the war because the people said enough, and they invoked tradition in a traditional manner, as we have always done, as our great and forefathers done. They have always invoked the past. We are Africans. Don't forget that. We invoke the past, no matter what. And it always works. It has always done wonders. Now, in the spirit of Yunga, I request you and I beg of you, especially our cultural leaders, to start a big duty of going from tribe to tribe, creating bonds. In my tribe, Lusoga, we call it Omukago. I believe the Baganda call it Omkago. It's a very strong bond in African society. It binds us to certain things and norms, and there are things that we must do and respect. Once we do that, we will have united in blood. We will have created a Uganda that we want, rather than somebody nicknaming us Uganda. We would have sanctified and initiated and actually allowed Uganda to be called Uganda. Then the rest will follow, and just fall. The rest of the pieces will fall into place. We will not allow people to bully us. Let's do this simple thing in the name of Yunga. It takes you. Talk to your tribe, talk to your neighbor, talk to your friend. Yes, I am a Msoga, and I am so proud to be a Msoga. Muna ndi proud ino okuba omusoga. Nzalibwa Kigulu. And my mother is a Muganda, Namuli. She's proud she died. God bless her heart. We are so intertwined and so much related that the bleeding shouldn't even be continuing. Why am I crying with all this Yunga? Because Yunga is going to create one nation, Uganda, and it's going to create a country we believe in. It is going to create a country that it will give us, Yunga will give us the power to choose how we want to be governed, to choose who we want to govern us, to choose us what system we want. It will enable us and empower us in very many aspects. We will hold our leaders accountable. In that traditional manner, there's no minister who doesn't have a clan. There's no MP who doesn't have a tribe. There's no general who doesn't have a tribe. He'll be answerable to that. He will be put under test and under question by his own tribe, but under the umbrella of Uganda. It will make us love this country and be as patriotic as we have never been before. And no one is going to force us to be patriotic, but we will just be. This is what we are going to tell our children and the children of our children. That this year, today, we created the spirit of Yunga, and it's going to run in the veins on every Ugandan, and it's going to enable us today to heal and block all those leaks and stop the stealing of all our wealth. Stop the stealing of Uganda blood. You will come back to us as Ugandans. Every one of you will prosper under Yunga. Every one of us will have the services we deserve and the respect we deserve and the favor we deserve, and no one is going to get a job they deserve, they studied for, and no one's ever going to be Mwanawani ever again under the spirit of Yunga. Tell your friend today. Share this with your friends and non-friends and tell them about Yunga. Yunga is the spirit. Yunga. We will hold them accountable under the spirit of Yunga. They will never mess with us again under Yunga. And Yunga will become the power of Africa again, because it's going to start here and it's going to burn like a bushfire, the Harmattan, like Chinua Achebe said. The spirit of Yunga is going to go. It's going to go to Kenya, Tanzania. It's going to go all over Africa, and we will live in harmony. And nobody will ever again discriminate against us, because we are a respectable people with a tradition, a strong one, a respectable one. Let's not run away from it. Let's embrace it and use it to our best interest, because it is our tool. It is the only tool, and it is the strongest tool ever, as exemplified in the north of Uganda. In Mat or Put showed that it is stronger than the guns. Mat or Put showed that it's stronger than the money. Mat or Put showed that it's stronger than the dictators and the governments, and it is stronger than the big countries. Mat or Put is a tradition. Yunga is going to be a multi-tradition, joining together all the traditions of harmony in Uganda. Then we will take it from there. I love you, my friends. Let's keep the spirit of Yunga burning. Yunga Uganda. Yunga Uganda. Yunga Uganda. I love you, my friend. And have a great day.